enchanting land of Romania, and with a heart deeply rooted in European heritage, bringing the best she can offer to this land, and we shall call Canada. A lifelong learner with a mission to provide invaluable tools and insight. Please give a warm welcome to our ever-inspiring Adriana.
Okay, so now that we're all settled, this party is just about to start. What, did you thought that this is the end? It's retiring. We try to get you to come here because we couldn't retire. No. Retirement means starting something amazing. And I'm going to tell you my story. 374 days. Yes, you heard me well. 374 days ago, I took a first step into what's about to happen for my life. 374 days ago, I decided to take a leap of faith in myself and go to Toastmasters. Thank you to Bob. He is the one that instigated me, and he is the one that challenged me to say, if you want to be the best speaker in the world, because that's my dream, I dare to say, I want to be one of the best and the greatest speaker in the world. And he said, if you want to do that, first step, Toastmasters. And as a good girl I am, because I grew up like this, I said, yes, sir. So I went to Toastmasters. First time, like Maureen was saying earlier, I was like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? And I stepped into that room. I stepped into that room with fear, with no confidence, absolutely no confidence. I was terrified. Outside, I looked bubbly and joyful because it was just a face to try to mask who I truly was inside me. A scared little girl. A scared little girl that never believed in herself. A scared little girl that's been told and pointed that you're not good enough. You're never gonna make it. Who are you to talk? Sit down and shut up. And the only way you're gonna speak is if I say so. These are the words they've been told to me over and over again. And that was a year ago, with all that fears, with all that monkey's words in my mind, keep saying it over again. I stepped into that room. Thank God I did. It was the best thing that happened into my life. When I went to that room, with all my fear and doubts, when I opened that door and everybody welcomed me with their hearts open, I felt safe. Because safeness is to being safe is one thing I always miss in my life. And one of the fewest places among strangers where I felt safe to be me. Maybe one of the first time when I got up there on podium and they asked me to say my name, really that's all I could say. Everything else was blank in my head. I'm like, what are my thoughts? What are my words when I need them? Nothing was there. But I was able to just say my name, and slowly I was able to start speaking. That was 1 year ago. Can you believe it? Because I don't. And a year ago, I took this leap of faith on myself. And a year later, I stand for the first time in front of over 60 people speaking. Yes. Like Paul was saying, my back is sweating, believe me. It's good that you don't see it. Woo! But tonight is not about me. It's about White Club. It's about Toastmasters. You know why I choose White Club? I call it fate, whatever you want to call it. Is that Y stands from, in my particular person, is that it stands from my nickname. My nickname is Y, actually Yana. Yana, you know what Yana stands for? You are never alone. And that's all my life I felt that I was alone. But stepping into that club was the first time I didn't felt alone. I was amongst amazing people. People that they become like my family. People that I can be open and be myself. And now I have the courage to stand in front of you, not reading my papers, because God forbid I wrote them 2 a.m. last night. So I don't know what the heck is here, so we're gonna go with it. But now I'm standing here, and I couldn't do all of this. Whatever you see here, the little details, to every single person participate, you see is speaking, or you never saw them speaking, but they participate to grow this. I want to say thank you to all of them. But before that, I want to say thank you to each one of you. Because this event will not be possible if one of you are missing. This is because of you. So I bow in front of you and say thank you from all my heart. For each one of you that come here, that took your time, which time is the most precious thing that we all have. Not money, not anything else. Time. These hours that you spend here, that you're never going to get them back. And I hope you enjoy these moments and you enjoy yourself amongst other people. You connect with new people. You connect with people that you didn't speak in a while. Maybe it was people you saw for the first time in your life, but you know them for years and months through Zoom and all these things. I want to say thank you to acknowledge the amazing keynote speakers, Fawn and Bob, both of you are. Thank you so much to both of you for your insight, for your wisdom, for the years of experience that you brought in less than 20 minutes to try to serve us for free. Because you have a heart. Because one day you are in my place, a rookie on the beginning, figuring out, shaking my knees, trying to stand up and look, comfortable with myself speaking in front of you. But nobody knows what is inside me. The same might happen with Fawn and Bob and Dune and all the people that were here, and they are here too, that they started sometime, maybe 5 years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 20, 30 years ago. Nobody knew what you're going to end up being. But most importantly, tonight, I want to acknowledge my deepest appreciation for my amazing team. Because without them, this will not be possible. And I'm going to do something that none of them expect, so we'll see how this works. I want to acknowledge them because without you, this dream that we've been spoken for the last year will just be a dream. So Patrick, I see you hiding there. Come here. I'm going to need you. I'm going to start with Dennis. Dennis. Where is Dennis? There he is. He's hiding. I'm looking for white. There's the white hat. Where he is? Dennis. Dennis is the person that has been for more than 2 decades into the Toastmasters. And I remember when I saw Forstin speaking, I'm like, I need to speak after him? Like, are you crazy? No way. He's one of the greatest speakers I ever seen. And I am truly honored to have him in my club, so I have someone to learn from. So, Dennis, come along here. Let's applaud Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for your help. Thank you for inspiring us, continuing to inspire us. And we'll hope to see you many, many more years from now on in our club and in Toastmasters.
I'll be around.
Awesome. Thank you. Mark. Where is Mark? His unwavering loyalty for this club is something I've never seen before. And this can be shown not just in a club, but the loyalty that you have for the passion, for your family, for your business, for whatever you do in your life. You want to learn unwavering loyalty? Learn from Mr. Mark. Christian. Is Christian here? His consistency and his hunger to learn is one thing I admire very, very deeply about him. He's a busy man. He's managing a lot of people. He wants to come to Toastmasters and keep speaking. I know he's doing this for a long time. But he's consistent. He doesn't stop. And he always improving every single time. And I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you.
For continue doing what you do.
Thank you very much.
So much. Patrick, let me tell you a secret. Okay, Patrick's not going to hear. When Patrick speaks, the room transforms. And if you want to see that, come to our club. When Patrick comes, the way he speaks, the way he shows up, he teach me many, many things. But two things I really want to point is, he teach me what respect is for himself and what respect is for others. And the second point, he always remind us this. The only moment you live is now. So you better enjoy it, because it's going to be gone just like that. Come on here, Patrick. Let's give a clap for Patrick. Ooh, one of my favorites, Pierre. His courage and perseverance is absolutely unbelievable. Even if it's the first time I ever see him in person, yes, we've been knowing each other for a year. And yesterday, when we just found out that we live like 2 minutes away. That's crazy. Pierre, the courage that he has to show up every day, even if he finishes work at 7 p.m., at 7 p.m. he jumps back into our Zoom and he's always there. He never missed one meeting. I want to say thank you to Pierre, and I want to say thank you for all your singing and all the creative, and I hope to see you singing soon. We know we love it. Come here. Thank you for all. Give a bell blast to Pierre. Leonel is not here. He's one of our members, and I really want to acknowledge him because he's not here yet. He wanted to come, but he had a couple of health problems, so he couldn't come. But I really want to acknowledge him for his commitment to always be there, even when we had a lot of Zoom meetings and a lot of executive meetings and a lot of events meetings, you name it. And you know how he knew how to make us better when we were tired? He brought us donuts. Thank you, Leonel, for all the taking care of us many, many times. And I hope you are going to be well and see you soon to our club. Greg, is Greg here? Greg left. Okay. I just want to say a couple of words. Greg did a table talk, the topic tonight for us. He joined after I joined, and he's a man that he was pivotal into my journey. A man that took me under his mentorship wing and coached me and mentored me to help me. Literally, we said Sundays, every Sunday we met and said, and he was, okay, do the speech, film it, look at you. Every minute we were stopping and it's like, no, not good, do it again. I'm like, oh. Next minute, do it again. No! And that's how I did it many, many times, and he always been there. It's like a father that knows how to tell you when you need to grow in a kind way, but a little bit assertive, because otherwise you don't get it. So thank you so much, Greg. Wherever you are, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I leave the good ones for last. No, I'm joking. I try to make jokes, but the person that's gonna come and say, come here and here on my stage, on the stage here, is a person that has the best and the worst jokes ever.
Who can that be?
Morris. Last but not least, the man that believed in me when I didn't believe in me. a man that saw in me what I didn't saw in me. A man that stood for me and with me every single day. He pushed me, he supported me, he let me fall when I needed to fall because that's the only way you learn. He was my net and he is my rock. Morris, come here. Thank you. Now go and say bad jokes.
I was going to, but I'm not going to now.
As we closing this beautiful event, I know I said it before, but I truly want to say that I am humbled and honored to be here today in front of all of you, to be able to have the opportunity to say my 2 cents of words or opinion about my experience and about everything I've been through for the last year. And I am grateful to each one of you. Thank you to all of you. And as we continue to celebrate, because the celebration doesn't end tonight, the celebration just begins. And we're gonna continue to celebrate our lives. Because as I say to all my clients, we have one life and one body. You don't get a second chance, so you might enjoy it. Let's continue to inspire each other. Let's continue to support each other in our growth. Because that's why we're here on this world. Doesn't matter what dreams you have, doesn't matter what you want to do. We all have a pathway. We all have something that we dream to make and become. Because it's not just about us. Tonight wasn't just about me or just about some people that came and speak here. When we serve others, that's when we fulfill. That's when we grow. That's when we become more humans. And the only way to do this is doing it together. Toastmasters, it's about people coming together to help each other. I help you, you help me. And I help you to grow, and I help you to catch you when you fall. That's what Toastmaster is about, and that's what White Club is about. Because like I said, Yana, you are not alone. Thank you to all of you.
Born and raised in the enchanting land of America.